When I'm lazy, when I sit on social media, when I start watching TikTok, because I love TikTok, y'all. When I start to sit and waste time on TikTok, when I'm supposed to be asleep, when I know I need to get up at 4:30 in the morning, but it's 11:30 and I'm up watching TikTok, like I have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to get up. I have 5 hours to get up and start my day. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yahanna and you are here at Journey with Yahanna. I'm so excited to put this video out because a lot of people ask me this question. How do you have order and how do you create a schedule that you can stick to? And so today I'm going to break down how you create a schedule. So before we create our morning routine, I need us to do two things. I need us to, one, write down what our schedule looks like right now. Whatever your schedule looks like right now, write out what that schedule looks like right now. If you sleep in until 10 a.m. and you wake up and then you don't eat breakfast and then you scramble to work, what does that schedule look like? Because we're gonna flip it and then we'll look at what our dream morning routine or schedule could look like. I did my research on YouTube. And YouTube focuses so much on creating your morning routine, your morning ritual, all of these things. And I know that people are looking for that. But a lot of people don't realize that your evening and your nighttime routine is just as important as that morning routine. And that's why if you're here on my channel, that's why we want to create a schedule. That the evening and the morning routine has to be on point. It has to be just as important as that morning routine. And when I talk about the evening routine, if you're a mom, your kids doing their homework, your kids taking their showers and their baths, the time that you spend cooking meals, the times that you spend getting them ready for the next day, like what does that evening routine look like? Because if our evening and our nights are all over the place, that's what usually leads to us staying up all night, not getting enough rest. We have this morning routine and we talk about how to stick to it. The key to sticking to your morning routine is having a great night routine. I can create the best morning routine in the world. I can have the best morning routine that you can think of. But if I'm not going to sleep at night, I'm not getting up in the morning to really walk out that morning routine. And that's what usually causes people not to stick to it. This is what I found out. When I'm lazy, when I sit on social media, when I start watching TikTok, because I love TikTok, y'all. When I start to sit and waste time on TikTok, when I'm supposed to be asleep, when I know I need to get up at 4:30 in the morning, but it's 11:30 and I'm up watching TikTok, like I have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to get up. I have 5 hours to get up and start my day. And I'm curious, if you're watching this video, go to the comments and let me know, like, what does that dream day look like for you compared to what you're doing right now? Because this is what I did. You guys got to understand that as I'm doing these videos, I am coming out of a place where my productivity and my discipline had slipped. I had a decline. But I'm used to being like a high performer in corporate. I'm used to being on top of things. I'm used to being great at productivity and time management. So going into a spot and in a season and in a place where I was struggling with time management and productivity, to be able to come back out of it and start doing YouTube videos on it. Like, I want you guys to understand that I'm not just saying this is how you do it and this is what books say. I'm saying that this is what I did to get my life back on track and get back in the game for being on top of my productivity. For me, I had a busy day. Like, my days were very busy. I felt like I wasn't spending enough time with my son. I felt like everything was so rushed and all over the place. I felt like I wasn't really enjoying life. And I reached a point where I said, if I were me 5 years down the line, like we all have goals, we all have dreams, we all have this idea and that person that we want to become. If I'm thinking about Yahanna 5 years down the line, what does Yahanna do every day? If your name is Brittany, what does Brittany do every day? What does Tom do every day? What does Ashley do every day? When you think about your perfect dream day or creating your morning routine, what does that person do every day? And that's what I had to look at. I have to say, more than likely, Yahanna in the future wakes up every morning and she works out. Yahanna in the future eats healthy foods. Yahanna in the future does these things because she knows that she needs to be able to take care of her body so that she can take care of her household, so that she can manage and run her business and her ministry. What does the future you do every single day? And whatever that person needs to do every single day or whatever they do every day is what you want to put on your morning routine. So are you guys seeing how I'm taking my goals, where I see myself going? I'm taking the idea of what that perfect day looks like and I'm building my schedule that way. As you can see, my dream day, if my dream day is that I wake up and I do these things, and then I plan my workday before I even start my workday, and then I work my hours of however long I work, then I'm building that and I'm writing it out. And if you guys struggle with this, I have a freebie in the description box on how you can plan out your morning routine, your daily schedule using just this blank template. It's so easy to use. All you have to do is look at what that dream day looks like for you. You can fill in the blanks, and then all you need to do is start to implement it one day at a time, one step at a time. It won't come instantly. Like if you just say, okay, first start out with waking up early to work out. Then you build in, I'm going to start to spend time with God. And then you build in each step, but you want to prioritize one area. And when you get that one area down pat, then you know, okay, now I can move to the next one because it's baby steps. That's how you stick to it. What things do you need to change that you're doing in your life right now that doesn't look like that dream schedule that you have? Maybe you're hitting the snooze button a million times in the morning and you're not getting up. Then you have to tell yourself, okay, you know what? I'm going to put my phone, if you have to do drastic measures and say, I'm going to put my phone on the other side of the room because this alarm is going to keep going off and I'm going to get annoyed by it. And at some point, I'm going to get up and turn it off. Like sometimes you have to do extreme measures if you really want to see your life transform. One way to make sure that you hold yourself accountable and you stick to it is by journaling about it every single day. If you journal about it every day, then you're holding yourself accountable. You're building up a habit about journaling, processing how you're feeling, writing things out. I like to journal to God because that allows me to not just vent, but to release it. And so if you journal about it and say, man, today wasn't a good day. My schedule was all over the place. I need to work on X, Y, Z. I need to make sure that I have structure and I'm putting my son to bed by X, Y, Z. You're actually seeing and visualizing that area that you need to work on. And so the next day, don't beat yourself up. Don't say I wasn't able to get everything done. You wake up the next day and say, I know that I struggled in this area yesterday, and this is the area that I'm going to work to get better at this day. So if you struggle in waking up early, when you journal and you write it and say, I know that I'm struggling here, you are aware of it and it's up to you to make the change. And so the biggest tip that I can give you is to journal your progress. Write it down so that you can see it and you can make the necessary changes so that you can begin to create that morning routine and that schedule so that it sticks long term. If you did not watch my other video where I explain how to get your life together, I break down what I did to really go from feeling stuck and confused to where I am right now, where I am here talking about what worked and what helped me get my life together. Pretty much telling you guys what the keys are to get back up and get out of that space that you're in where you feel like you can't get things done and you feel like you're just moving and wandering through life. So if you haven't checked it out, I may put it at the top here, but I'll also put it in the description box. So if you can't find it or if it doesn't pop up, you can check the description box. If you are someone who wants my outline on how to create this schedule, you can also check the description box for my freebie there to help you create your dream routine or your dream schedule. Don't forget to check out the other video. We'll be back every Thursdays with a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.